How you doing, Southern Alberta? This is the Stormbringer bringing you the PZW Match of the Week on Shaw Television, brought to you by Weist Investment and Insurance Management. Achieve your goals with Clayton Weist. Tom, a very good friend of mine, Clayton Weist. People out there, for all your insurance and investment needs, do make sure to contact Clayton Weist. The contact information in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. An unbelievable financial mind in Clayton Weist. Look at the Canadian dream. A new Canadian dream after 2 years of one of the most gracious, unbelievable wrestlers in the history of Canadian professional wrestling. I know that's a bold statement, but Tom, I honestly thought the Canadian dream was the future of professional wrestling in Canada. He represented everything that was right about our business. He represented everything that was beautiful about our business. Our business was about heart. Our business was about integrity. It was about giving the audience everything you had. It wasn't about talking big and delivering for 10 seconds. It was about going out there and delivering for 20 minutes of blood, sweat, and tears. Whether there was 25 people in the audience or whether there's 500 in the audience, you give it all you got. I know, Tom, you and I had some discussions talking about the heart and the determination of the dream. You and I both had believed he was only a matter of matches away from possibly becoming the Power Zone Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. But he got frustrated, Tom. He decided he wanted to take some shortcuts. He decided he needed to find another route to the top, possibly an easier route, turning his back on his tag team partner, Kyle Sebastian, turning his back on the Power Zone Wrestling fans, and this is what we get. We get a man dressed in black, laying flat on his back to a drop kick to the knee from Travis Copeland. When we talk about heart, when we talk about integrity, a graduate of the Power Zone Wrestling Power Shop, the unbelievable Travis Copeland. Travis Copeland has only won one match in his wrestling career thus far. Look at that. We have discussed between the two of us the advances that Copeland is making in his career, and look at him taking the wrestling match to the stronger, the larger, the more powerful Canadian dream. Travis Copeland has shed a few pounds, looking in the best shape I've seen him look, getting the audience behind him. It's Copeland and the dream. Now the dream with the counter drops the knee south of the border. And that's what I'm talking about right there. You never would have seen that out of the old Canadian dream, but you see that out of the new one. I miss the old dream, Tom. This new dream, he's a loser. And there it is right there. All that power, all that strength, bringing everything to the table. And what does he do? He drops a knee down below. An unbelievably revolting maneuver. Folks, the Power Zone Wrestling Match of the Week on Shaw Television is brought to you once again by Weist and Investment and Insurance Management. That's Weist Investment and Insurance Management. The contact information in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. People, achieve your goals with Clayton Weist. The contact information in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Travis Copeland now up in the air. Look at the arms. Look at the arms of the dream. His arms are as thick as Copeland's thighs. Unbelievable power out of the Canadian dream. Look at where his hands are placed, Tom. Right in the lower back, squeezing on those kidneys, squeezing the air out of Copeland. I don't care how young and athletic Copeland is. I don't care how much heart and determination Copeland has. When you can't breathe, you are useless. And the dream just dumps him. The dream just dumps him like a piece of trash. He shook him around, had some fun with them, and then just dumps him. You can see the grizzly bear tattoo on the right shoulder of the dream. And if that is not an appropriate description, you know, they always talk about how when you go get a tattoo, get something that really represents your soul and represents who you are. I would say a grizzly bear is a very apt description of the new Canadian dream. The Canadian dream just places Copeland on that middle rope. This is what I'm talking about. He's got more power than anybody in pro wrestling in Canada today. Mark my words on that. This is the strongest man in professional wrestling in Canada today. He made a mistake there though, Tom, but here's what I'm talking about. And he's gonna choke out Travis Copeland on the middle rope. You've gotta be kidding me. This is absolutely disgusting, and I hope he hit that middle rope so hard he'll never have children, because it serves him right, Tom. The Canadian Dream is a pitiful loser. Come on, Travis. Come on, Travis. Get up. Here we go. Get win number 2, Travis. Here we go. The audience is behind him. Copeland's feeling it. Look at that drop kick. Look at the height. Here we go. A second drop kick right in the face of the Dream. A third drop kick by Copeland. And again, look at the shot. You can see the Dream grabbing at his left knee. Earlier in the contest, Copeland was wearing out that knee, and you can see the Dream grabbing at it. Come on, Copeland. Stay on him. Stay on it. This is a mistake, Tom. Don't go to the top. Stay on the Dream while you got him down. Look at the power. Look at the power of the Dream. The power slam. You know what's next, people. It's the sharpshooter. Folks, July 30th, the final show at the barn before we move over to the El Rancho Convention Center. July 30th, the final Power Zone Wrestling show at the barn. The Canadian Dream with the victory. You know what, Tom? In all the time of calling this match, I didn't realize that was Rampage down below. That is Rampage on the floor. What would this mean? Look at this. What would this mean for Power Zone Wrestling if Rampage and the Canadian Dream were a team? Am I seeing this right? Are Rampage and the Canadian Dream a team now?
Welcome to Flight Centre. This is Sarah.